Okay, shalom. The Hebrew Israelites. First of all, I'm going to say Kahla Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, pushing His word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. We're currently in this, COVID-19 so-called crisis. It is a crisis, but spiritually it's just a distraction for Esau to, push further his agenda, because everybody's focusing on this COVID and this so-called virus, when really the elites are just pushing their agenda through behind the scenes. Which spiritually is just the Most High, pushing out these prophecies. They're being revealed in front of us. So I'm going to read, you said 43, right?
Start at verse 40.
Okay, Khan.
Just to give the context of that point.
Khan. This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 40. And the four kingdoms shall be strong as iron.
Right? The fourth kingdom.
The fourth kingdom, my bad. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron.
Alright, so as we can clearly see, that iron is going back to Rome. Right? Let me be clear here. Pagan Rome to Rome, pagan Rome, papal Rome. We're in that right now. But that Rome there, that turned into America. Okay? Because America is just like Rome.
Yeah.
Unlike these lying politicians are telling us, well, used to say to us when we didn't know better, that America is not like Rome. Right? The prophecies are playing out, and we can see that America is just like Rome in character. All right, read.
Well, all the doctors, is when you get a prescription, it's written in Latin, right? It's got their construct, right? Their Senate, like how their Parliament is set up.
Yeah.
It's all off the fashion of Rome, man.
Yeah.
Right?
The circus.
Gone.
Yeah, so I think.
The democracy and or not the Republicans and the Democrats is like
Yeah.
perditions.
Republicanism, communism, that's all the way of Rome. Read on.
So verse 40 says, and the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and sudden and subdueth all things.
All right, so that's living proof there in a dark way. That's what we just said in a nutshell. But America is ruling everywhere, right? They rule everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's proof of that. The Iron Kingdom. And we look around in this room; it's all iron. There's no gold or copper. Nothing. Well, there's some wood here, right? But iron is the base. Read.
And it says, subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes.
All right, beautiful. So that's where we are, in the feet and the toes, right? And it's going to tell you what the feet and toes constitute. All right, read.
And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, so like a part of potter's clay.
All right, so we know who the potter is. That's a dark saying for saying Yahweh. While Yahweh Shai, that's the potter. Read.
And part of iron.
Right, so the potter is really controlling the clay. Go ahead, he's explaining. All right, Daniel, go ahead.
The kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of iron.
There you go. So this brother mentioned earlier on before we start up, right, that it's a divided kingdom, right? Like the elites against this, they're doing all the stuff. Yeah, different factions.
Yeah.
They're allowed to lie in different ways. And Yahweh Shemir Shai is the one that's controlling everything they say on the left-hand side. They got to go get permission, get their walking orders to do their wickedness. Right?
Well,
Go ahead.
it's the end of the system, right? And it says Matthew 12 and 6.
Read.
It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself.
Yes.
How shall then his kingdom stand? And this takes it back to Job 9:24, which says, earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So it was given to this man, right? He's Satan's counterpart on the earth. Okay? So because it's a dismantling of this wicked system, you know, there's no coming together. And that's why you're reading the saying the toes, Miry clay,
Yes,
you know, they're not together.
that is correct.
They can't mix.
Right, and we're gonna look at the word Miry. If you could pull it up, and the word clay, because we know this clay what it's when you go into it. But I need a definition, and then if somebody could get the biblical definition of the word clay along with the regular definition of what this clay, this. Go ahead, bring it up.
Very muddy or boggy.
Sorry, say it again.
Very muddy.
See?
Yeah, very muddy or
What
boggy.
can you do with mud, really? It has some health benefits. You put it on your face, you can put it on certain, but you gotta wash that thing off. And then go back and do it again. That's what this kingdom is like, you know? Read, go ahead, brother. Is that it for Miry?
I got more.
Okay.
Consistent of deep, wet, sticky earth that is difficult to move through. Yeah.
Okay. But it's gonna be removed anyway. Go ahead.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, that's Miry. All right, and what about clay?
You want to get clay?
This clay here, give me a definition of that. Or is that etymology?
No, I got the blue letter.
Oh yeah, that's the one I want first. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 'Cause-
Blue letter clay. So okay. It says clay, postured. That's all it has for it. You only get the etymology. That's all it has in the blue letter.
See what it won't give you what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'll get the etymology.
I'd have to get the other scriptures, but I know this clay is talking about debt. D-E-B-T, debt.
Yeah.
That's what this system is about, detonation. And this system is what? How many trillions of dollars it is in debt? And Yahushua prophesied this, right? But the word is used in Matthew. It says there'll be perplexities, right? So that perplexities go back to the same clay. And then when you go back to the Old Testament, when you go back to the prophets, like Job, he talks about clay. That's going into debt.
Well, you got Miry in the Strongs. It says same as properly dregs, right? So hence mud,
Yeah.
right? So basically the last thing that you want to attach yourself to as dregs. Dregs is like the bottom of the barrel, the bottom of a drink.
Yes.
That you throw away, right?
Yes.
So like Miry clay. So it's basically, the end all be all of something you don't want.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
Back it up. Habakkuk 2:4-6. Behold, his soul which is lifted up in him is not upright in him. It's like that. Let me know it again. His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. The main point is down in 6. Neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death. Since you mentioned that, Malak.
Yes.
And cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heaped unto him all people. Right? And shall not all of these take a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
Mm-hmm.
Say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long to him that laid himself with thick clay, which going into the death. Right?
Beautiful. I'll tell you how Job said if anybody has any precept.
No, I do have.
Go ahead, bring it up
clay
first.
etymology.
Yeah, bring that out now.
I'll read that. It says Old English, stiff, sticky, earth, clay, and then it says slime, glue. Also from forming words from clay, stick together. And this makes sense because like debt, we're all stuck with debt.
That's the spirit. That's what I was just going to come with next. Go ahead.
I was just saying we're all stuck with debt because actually everybody's born into debt.
Mm-hmm.
You're born into debt, and you're born into debt because really this kingdom is crumbling, right? And on top of that, Esau Esau is like, he believes he owns everybody, and that's why he wants to, you know, according to the vaccine.
Which he does, though.
He does.
Which he does,
That's
exactly.
so there's a buyback.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a buyback, exactly. Because he does, but he's looking to make that permanent with the chip, like branding you, right? Because that's what they do. That's what farmers do with their animals. They brand us. So
Yes.
you know, we're Esau's property, and that's why, you know, we're all stuck with debt.
Yeah.
I got a precept to back that up real quick.
Yeah, no,
This is
go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And